Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. Prompt Flow, the Complete Guide, episode 11 of 14. You just spent 3 months building a complex application using LangChain. The logic mostly works, but when an agent occasionally spirals into a bad loop or drops context, finding out exactly where it derailed is a nightmare, and rewriting the whole thing just to get better logs is completely out of the question. Advanced tracing for LangChain and AutoGen is how you solve this directly. When you build with orchestration frameworks, you gain speed through abstraction. The framework hides the messy details of prompt sequencing, tool execution, and parsing, but abstraction inherently creates a black box. When your agent returns a confusing answer, you need to see its internal chain of thought. You need to know the exact subprompt it generated, the raw API response it received, and which specific tool call failed. Prompt Flow includes a standalone tracing capability designed exactly for this. It does not require you to use Prompt Flow for your logic or execution. You keep your existing LangChain or AutoGen code exactly as it is. You are just attaching Prompt Flow's tracking system to your external application. Think about your existing Python script running a LangChain agent. To get full visibility, you do not touch your chain definitions. You just go to the very top of your main execution file. You import the prompt setup function from the prompt flow module, and you call it once before your agent starts doing its work. That single command is the entire integration. When you call that function, it instruments your environment. Because prompt flow tracing is built on open telemetry standards, it knows how to listen for the specific events triggered by these popular frameworks. As your LangChain application runs, the instrumentation automatically intercepts the underlying API calls. It captures the inputs, execution duration, outputs, and token usage for every step. This applies seamlessly to AutoGen as well. Multi-agent setups in AutoGen are notoriously difficult to debug because multiple agents send messages back and forth autonomously. Tracking who passed what context to whom usually means digging through massive walls of terminal text. By initializing the trace at the top of your AutoGen script, every single message exchange is automatically captured and structured. Once your script finishes executing, you open the local prompt flow trace UI. Instead of scrolling through console print statements, you get a visual timeline. You see a clear execution tree. You click on the top-level agent run, expand the node, and see the sequence of nested LLM calls and tool executions. If an agent hallucinated on step 4, you can click directly on step 4 to read the exact, unformatted text that was sent to the model. You gain complete visibility into an opaque framework without having to migrate a single line of your actual business logic. The true advantage here is architectural freedom. You can orchestrate your application with whatever framework fits your team best, while keeping your debugging and observability centralized in one clean visual interface. As always, thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.